Who am I? Is a question I ask myself as often as the sun rises. I'm an overthinker on overdrive. I pull over to an answer once every full moon, or at least it felt that way. Shouldering self-doubt was like pulling my weight in gold. See, every mirror was broken. All I saw were kaleidoscope shards of a potential whole, pieces of a person I wanted to be before the world told me who I should be. In my search for my peace, I've been piecing things together, and now I know what I look like and where I'm going, so I keep it in front of me for reference. As I gather all the flat-edged pieces of the border, I'm a puzzle. See, everyone can appreciate the idea of solving a Rubik's Cube, but very few will appreciate the process of figuring it out. See, those few people are my kind of people. They respect the journey. They understand that the process towards achieving is where all the achievements are. They get that the roads leading towards your destination teaches you the lessons required for your arrival, so while you're on your way, be sure to take in the scenery. Who am I? I'm the kind of guy who tries to view existence through rose-colored lenses. I see the likes within dislikes, the brighter sides of darker moments. I acknowledge the silver linings. You see, I hate spiders, but I love spider webs. Even more when peppered with raindrops. My wardrobe mainly consists of black, blues, and grays, but all of my socks have just a bit more color because I've learned that life is too short for plain socks. That's a hashtag. See, public speaking terrifies me, but I love to perform. See, there will always be hardships to wade through when the outcomes are worth getting wet for. Who am I? It's a question I ask myself as often as the sun rises. See, I'm the fatherless father who thought he might have gone farther if he had one. I eventually saw that his inability to stand tall for me has nothing to do with how I sit with myself. His choices were his and mine are mine, but I can't ignore the similarities. Now neither can you. Who am I? I'm the proud father of a demigod. He is armed with a heart as large as existence and a smile that could light the darkest of nights. In my darkest of times, his smile torches the path to uncovering all of my greatness. He's as beautiful as the sunrise, and I've never been prouder of the morning. Who am I? See, I'm a survivor of not one but two bouts with homelessness. The one person who knew lives 10 states away. I swore my brother to secrecy. I survived. And the only reason I told him was so he knew where to look in case I didn't. I suffered in silence and wrote through the pain. Asking for help grew to be harder than stone. The past has proved that I'm a poor judge of character when I'm not okay, so I stopped checking for who had my back because having it against the wall only dug the knives deeper. Who am I? Got you. Who am I? Is a question I ask myself as often as the sun rises. See, I'm a survivor of not one but two bouts with homelessness. And the only person who knew lives 10 states away. I swore my brother to secrecy. I survived. And the only reason I told him was so he knew where to look in case I didn't. I suffered in silence and wrote through the pain. Asking for help grew to be harder than stone. The past has proved that I'm a poor judge of character when I'm not okay. So I stopped checking for who had my back because having it against the wall only dug the knives deeper. Who am I? It's a question I ask myself as often as the sun rises. See, you are noun by your verb, meaning you are what you do. And if that is indeed a fact, then damn it, I'm amazing. Because everything I do is. I could never look bad. I am perfectly flawed. You see, home is where the hatred was. Gil Scott-Heron's words never rang more clear. Nina Simone taught me to remove myself from tables that were no longer serving love because I deserve to be served nothing less than love. See, I'm a conversation between Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin. I'm a collaborative piece by Bob Ross and Basquiat, a blend of neo-expressionism and happy accidents. So fly, I tattooed a wing on one side of my back and an anchor on the other because I tend to get a bit carried away. See? 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 And I get royally grounded. You have never seen a tree adjust his crown until now. Who am I? They say I'm a poet, but they don't know the half. I'm a wordsmith, a rhyme bender, a melanated magician of manuscript, the toucher of hearts, the bringer of tears, the creator of smiles. Shit, if I really get into my bag, my quills will force governments to deploy their militaries to mop oceans. I don't play about my pen. I talk a good game because I'm a man of my words. Centuries from now, when I'm dead and gone, they'll discover my notebooks intending to display them in museums. They'll find them, decode them, and learn how to move masses through self-expression, only to realize it's way too much power for the public eye, so they'll lock them away to prevent them from falling into the right hands. Worlds will wage wars over the secrets between the lines of my pages, so if I ever wrote about you, you're welcome for the immortality. Who am I? Is a question I ask myself as often as the sun rises. See, every sunrise is a new beginning, so every time you open your eyes, give thanks and ask yourself, who am I going to be today? Peace. New York, I fuck with y'all.